Stream Elements says Geminiman 613 is now live. Streaming Pokemon Fire Red / Leafgreen, Leafgreen Gemlocke Part 9.
Alrighty then. What's up, lovelies? It's your boy Gemlocke, man. Once again, bringing you some more of the Leafgreen Gemlocke. Last time we played this game, which was the time of this video yesterday, we suffered not one but two casualties. Both of my bird Pokemon. Both lost to critical hits, which made me sad. However, now that we have a fully evolved team, we have substantially increased our chances of getting to the Elite Four without suffering any casualties. But my main concern is I put a level cap on my team based on the gym leaders and Elite Four, so don't know if it's going to be possible to do, but we're going to give it our best shot to beat the game. Nuzlocke. The Elite Four definitely concerns me because I cannot revive my Pokemon when they die. And I don't know if I could do it without reviving. I did put a stipulation on that. I think not having healing items for the Elite Four would be a bit brutal, but we're going to stick to that rule for the gym leaders. So, as far as, well, actually, not just gym leader, any trainer. So, any battle before the Elite Four, I am not allowed to use healing items. That means I can't use super potions, hyper potions, etc. Held items are perfectly legal, so I can have leftovers on my Pokemon if I want. That is completely fine. What item do I have on these guys? Tell me. Oh, there it is. I think I dug up. Oh, I did dig up some.
Elbero says Sir Sword Timer Ball Reminder Sir Sword.
Did dig up some. I'm gonna put it on my Ivysaur. I don't know who to put the leftovers. I could get 2 leftovers. Yeah, he would be a good candidate. Would be the ideal candidate. Maybe my Vaporeon might be a secondary candidate. I don't know. We're gonna have to play the game and see what happens. Alright. Let's do it! So we got our 4th badge, we got the Sylph Scope, we got the Pokeflute. We caught a Snorlax, but I had to let it go because I was breaking the rule about not catching 1 per catch. So had to be let go. I didn't realize it. But I can catch the other one if I want. Let's do Strength. I was thinking of playing Fortnite, but I didn't even stream this morning because I was busy, and I'm just a little tired. And yes, I am well aware I am saying this at 4:30 in the afternoon, but remember, I work early as fuck. Burn, burn. La la bree. Bee 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 bee. See, now I'm at the point where I can start kicking ass. God, you know what? I just remembered. I wonder if I fought everybody in the cave. I gotta go back to the cave and see if I fought everybody. You know, it's probably too late at this point. It really kind of is. I could just literally not even worry about it at this point. Oh well, yeah. I don't think I should stress it. Ow. That hurt. Water sport. Very good. Very good. La 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 la. I'm just trying to get my Pokemon to level 32. Do 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 do. So, as per my rules for my quote-unquote Gemlocke, since I took 2 casualties, I owe you the lovelies. That's right, you the lovelies. A 2-hour time of playing Fortnite. We're on the 3rd, so we had 3 deaths total on. That'll make the 3rd cycle. After 6, I have to pick a different game, even if it's one I don't own. I have a list, so I would have to not only play that game, but I would have to go buy it if necessary. The next game on the list I do own, it would be, if I get to that point, which is going to happen if I completely fail at the Elite Four, is Dead by Daylight. But we'll see. We'll see. I have to have faith. I have to make the best team I could possibly make. And just do... Oh, actually, I'm going to use Fate Body on first. Ring ring. I will say, if you are doing a Nuzlocke of this game, I think in my humblest of opinion, it's not my favorite personal starter, but I think the Bulbasaur is the best pick to start with. My humble opinion. Charmander is very dicey. But if you're not playing, if you're not doing the level cap thing like I am, then I think you could do it with all three. But Bulbasaur is probably your best bet. I've heard that this game has done very, like, incredibly well as far as sales on the eShop, and it also indicated, the article, that it's pulling in, it's like I think the top selling game on there, despite the fact that this game only is $20. So, not surprised. I gotta say, not surprised. It's fucking. This is one of the best one of the best remakes and best games. Pokemon. It's one of the better Pokemon games. People really loved this game back then, and they still do. Like I still love this fucking game. Oh, what is happening? Why is there clapping? Somebody play a sound effect? What the hell? There's some kind of audio glitch. What the fuck? I'm not kidding, it's an audio glitch. I just did some audio glitch. It sounded like applause. Oh, that was really weird. I don't even know how I did that. I swear to God, I have no clue how I even did that. Dude, that was really weird. Anybody in the comments know?
Gemlocke 613 Sith Flip.
I swear to God, it was a glitch. It wasn't my sound alerts or anything. I went back to the main menu. It wasn't making that noise. And then I went back in the game and it did it again. Dude, that was weird. Huh. I'm gonna look that up. I've never done that. I have never... Can I hit my Raichu partner or no? I don't think I can. Oh, maybe if I dig. Okay. I swear to God, I've never done that before. Oops, that was an accident. I think in Diamond and Pearl, if you use Surf, it hits your... It tells you too, like you hit your partner. That was crazy. What was that shit? I'm gonna look it up on YouTube right now. Pokemon Leafgreen audio glitch? I mean, there's obviously glitches in this game. Like, one of the most infamous ones in this game is using mail to basically manipulate the code. I don't know how to do it, but you have to like name your boxes specific things, and then you basically like do anything. They actually fixed some glitches in this game too, like the roar glitch from the roaming legendary. I think they didn't fix all of them. They fixed a couple things. I'm looking this up. There's no... Yeah, all it says in the AI thing is that there's like a mono stereo sound glitch. There's no glitch. I gotta look that up on YouTube. Hold on. That's a not uncommon thing. I think I might have discovered a new glitch. I'm trying to look this up right now. Weird metal sound glitch. Okay, that's not... Nope, that's not it. That's the metal sound to move. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. I want to listen to this video real quick. Weird audio... Oh no, that's an audio glitch that he... That's not the one I did. No. That's not it. Audio freeze glitch.
Elbiros says hyper haste Pokemon spawn incoming, get your quick balls ready. Hyper haste.
Somebody found... Okay, so there's one there that somebody did where there was a weird water splash sound effect glitch.
Elbiros says.
Okay. Yeah, no, there's no video on YouTube either. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just bared witness to a glitch that probably not many people know about. I swear to God, I've never done that before. And I've played this game several times through. I've never... That's crazy. It's not like... I just looked up on YouTube. There's people that have had similar things, but it wasn't the same one I just had. That was so weird. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that I was kind of holding the A button a bit when I did that. Alright, anyway, we gotta wake this fatty up. I'm gonna use Lullaby, because Lullaby was able to, yeah, you can't save it and restart the fight either. It's not allowed.
Elbiros says Sir Sword, Timer Ball, reminder Sir Sword.
That was crazy. Oh, I am stronger, so let's see how much my psychic does. Oh, it didn't do shit. Ha! You can't put me to sleep either. Neener, neener, neener. You're the fattest wiener. Yeah, you go ahead and put yourself to sleep while I power up. Alright, so I think we want to... Oh, he's going to use this Chesto Berry to wake up again, whatever. Okay, so I did about a quarter. If I do too much buffing, I could always switch on and back in again. I just have to be cautious of critical hits, that's the only thing. Ooh, I got a flinch too. Okay, we're gonna go for a catch anyway. Hey, I didn't even get a shake. Try great. I got a shake out of a great, but not an ultra? It's weird. Also, I caught it with like a quarter health last time. Like, more health than what he had. Alright, well, obviously, I gotta hurt him. Okay. Let's try it again. I appear to be having much more difficulty this time. I don't know why. That sucks that I caught the other one. No problem. That does just about as much health, so I'll use that instead. I am allowed to use healing items for wild encounters, though. I did establish. I'll establish it again. I can use healing for wild encounters. I did it perfectly last time. One shot. I one shot through ball and caught him. Can't even get him with an old. I even used a great ball. I didn't even use a freaking an ultra ball. It's alright. We got plenty of chances. As long as I don't crit hit him. Luckily for me, he's not doing too much damage. Oh, I think I threw a Pokeball one time, so it might have been the second. It might have been the second try. I don't have any ethers either. I put all my ethers in the box because I'm saving them for later. I don't have too many Ultra Balls. I should have probably stocked up on those. I don't know what it is about the first game and the remake, but for some reason the freaking Great Ball works sometimes instead of the Ultra. I don't know why. I don't know why. Makes no sense, but it works. Alright, well, we gotta call our Snorlax here. Fantastic. There we go. By the way, you're not allowed to use profanity in naming conventions either. They patched that in, which is understandable. Okay, so check it. Use the item finder. 3 leftovers. Where'd I put my item finder? Why don't I put that at the top of my list since I use it more often than the other stuff. Alright, let's go heal up. I don't have fly, which sucks because I freaking my fly Pokemon, both of my Pokemon the new fly died. It is what it is. Da, 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 da. I still plan on getting Fire Red too, just because I fucking I like these games too. I think out of all the I will say this, out of all the Pokemon games, even though it's not my favorite, I've replayed the original Red, Blue, well, mostly Red, actually. Well, I would say Red. So many times, so many more times more than any other Pokemon game. I've definitely replayed this one quite a number of times too, trying to complete my Pokédex and like putting all my Pokemon that I've raised into like the future games. Which was stupid, but I don't care. It was a nice excuse for me to replay this game anyway, so I was like, I don't mind. Da, 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 da. Well, too bad, sir, because I'm not allowed to catch a bunch of pet Magikarps. Alright, hold up. I need to see what route I was on. So, this is the sports fishing area. Okay, so I can't catch anything. Okay, from this point. Okay, so it doesn't change routes. So as soon as it changes routes, that's when I'm allowed to catch again, but I can't at the moment. I think I already, yeah. Route 12. We're on Route 12. Okay, that's fine. Not allowed to fish here. Yeah. But nothing happened. Yeah. Yay! I have defeated thee. Fight me, woman. Alright, we're in a different route now. So, I don't know what's over here that I could catch that would be good. I'm trying to think, what's good or what's a decent thing I can have? I don't know. Might not be anything really. I could fish. Get another water type, that's a viable option. Remember, can't use Pokeflute. No Pokeflute. No, I'm not allowed to use items. Only held items are allowed. Oh my lordy. Might be faster because of its ability, yeah. Swift swim. I don't know if that's its ability or not, I'm just guessing. Yeah, messed you up, woman. Let's see. So I'm gonna go up against a bunch of poison douchebags. Let's get Ivy on up the bat. Or birds, yeah, them too. Oof. I should have taken a nap before this. I didn't want to take a nap because then I'll have trouble sleeping tonight and I'll be fucking like groggy as shit tomorrow morning when I wake up. Yeah, definitely can't underestimate the birds. The unevolved ones, I'll be fine, but the evolved ones could be a problem. Pidgeotto. I think I could take a hit from an evolved one. I just have to be more careful, that's all. Oh, that didn't do shit. I'm sorry. I literally just drank a boost right before I started streaming.
says hyper haste, Pokemon spawn
still
incoming,
yawning.
get your quick balls ready. Hyper haste.
Dude, help.
Elbiro says,
Look, see? See the bottom of it? It's empty. It's like a little bit left at the bottom. Oh, this Pidgey's weak sauce. That weak sauce out of here. Now it. Pikachu!
Elbiro says, Sir Sword, timer ball reminder, Sir Sword.
Kill the kitty cats. Kill all the kitty cats. Dogs are better. Cats are okay. But dogs are better because they're not assholes like cats can be. It's freaking true, don't deny it. Dogs are better. They're better than cats. Certainly better than smelly ass rats. Do 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 do. Like that one. Dog better than rat. Yeah. We'll kill the Pikachus. Die, rat. Die, electric mouse. I bite you, rats. Like you bite me, but I bite you back. Actually, I've never been bitten by a rat. Been bitten by a rat bit. That happened one time. Actually, I don't think I've ever been bitten by a rabbit. I take that back. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember if I had or not. Honestly, I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look at that clip, because I think that happened during the battle, not afterwards. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, the reason I'm holding the A button at the moment is because I'm trying to get through the text quicker. Because when you hold it, the text goes a little, I don't know. It might not even be true. Feels true. Feels true. Ow! Why you hurt me so much? Why did you use a water move? What's wrong with you? Yeah, see, how hard was that? Didn't do shit, but still, at least it made sense. You know what? Honestly, I don't even know if this mic part works anymore. The headphones still work, obviously, but this is an old headphone set, by the way. I've had this a long time. Which is good. That's what you want in your products, that they reliably work and do so for a long period of time, as long as possible, you know? I knew it. Like, there's an item there. There's an item. Ah! The flamethrower. Kitty. Oh. Oh my god. Should've took a nap. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Alright, we're gonna switch. Achoo. I don't want to accidentally use that. Sorry, I'm reading some stuff. I'm reading stuff. Well, speaking of news, I'm sure you all have heard that Mr. Chuck Norris passed away today. So, in honor of Mr. Norris, 30 seconds, moment of silence. Thank you, Mr. Norris. You're an awesome man. You're gonna be missed. No. Nah, we'll just wait till we get to a later part. La 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 la. What the heck is TADC? I don't know. Whatever. Hey, you blew me away. Fine. TADC. What is TADC? Amazing Digital Circus? Australian adult animated web series. Okay. Okay. Out of power. No, I think I already got that. Yep. Not when the winds blow my way. Sorry. There we go. Hey. That not nice. Excuse me. No, I can't put that. That would be inappropriate. I was gonna make an inappropriate joke, but it's not even that funny, so I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna put it down. I'm not even gonna say what I was thinking. It's dirty. A dirty thought. You don't need to know. I was gonna put down a joke for the acronym TADC, but I think I'll pass. Sometimes you have to keep those things to yourself, you know?
El Biro says hyper haste Pokemon spawn incoming.
I
Get
wouldn't
your
have
footballs ready. Hyper
if it was
haste,
my
hyper
stream or if I was on somebody's stream, I don't think they would mind, but on a Discord, that's a whole new ball game because you don't know if you're gonna.
El Biro says.
Problem is you don't know if you're gonna offend somebody or you're gonna break because they have rules there too, and I don't know if it's like the moderator might not like that within the bounds of the rules. So I'm gonna be more careful when it comes to profanity's fine. I don't. They even said it, so profanity's okay, but like, you know, I don't know what the limits are on that per se. Obviously, nothing super racist. Would probably be an example. Physics. Finish him off with your psychic attack.
El Biro says Sir Sword timer ball reminder Sir Sword.
Alright, lovelies. So here's the deal, okay? After we're done with this game, and I'm done with Fire Ash, I'm not touching Gale of Darkness for a while, okay? I feel like I've been doing too much Pokemon. I'm getting a little burned out on Pokemon. I still have to play ZA too. I have to finish that. I think we'll keep that on the back lot for now too. We're gonna put that one off to the side. I'll get to it eventually. I'm just kind of getting burned out a bit on Pokemon. I want to move on. I want to do something a little different. We're gonna move on to something different. I think what I want to do is go back to Mario Galaxy, and then I also want to I haven't gotten the second Mario Galaxy on Switch yet, so I will eventually get that, but I want to finish up Mario Galaxy first before I do that. And of course, I want to play some more Unite. Not too much, but just here and there, you know? Alright. want to play with Bear Chew? Bear Chew don't mind. You know, I played Coliseum already, even though that's not out on Switch 2. I played some hacks. I'm not gonna get Fire Red lit right away. I might cause again, for sure probably at the end of this hack, if I or not hack, excuse me, at the end of this playthrough, I'm gonna delete the file and I'm gonna play from the beginning again. You know what I'm gonna do also? What I should have did instead of releasing them, I should have just put them in a box and called them dead. I should have did that instead of releasing them because I really didn't want to delete my file, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna start them. I'm gonna put that's what I'm gonna do for now on. We're just gonna put them in a box and call them dead and not use them, and then that way I can stick them in Pokemon Home when since I'll start a new file once that becomes compatible, and then I'll be able to play a new game anyway. But even if I do play a new game, I'm not going to be able to catch everything anyway, no matter what. You could definitely complete the regular Kanto Dex, but the National Dex is pretty much impossible because you have to have access to the Ruby Sapphire games, and that's not possible at this time. So, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to put Pokemon into this game. I don't think you will from home. We'll see. I highly doubt it. It was the same thing with Pokemon, the virtual console games, Pokemon games on the 3DS. You could send them, but you can't put them in that game for obvious reasons. But I don't know. Again, we'll see. I gotta use the facilities after this fight. I swear, I always gotta use the bathroom. I think I'm okay, and then all of a sudden I gotta use the bathroom in the middle of... happens way too often than I would like. I'm sorry. I think it literally happened last time I was streaming too. I had to take a bathroom break, I'll call it. I had to take a shit. Oh, good. Not that y'all care or want to care. I'm just saying. Fear how? Ow. You're gonna get poisoned. Told ya. Oops. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, the Doduo and what was the first one that died? I forget. Oh, it was Meowth. Yeah, those weren't a big deal, but I got rid of the Farfetch, which you can't get another one of, so that was not a good idea. these guys so I could level up. Okay, so this is a completely different route. Alright. Alright, let's see what's in the grass here. Why did that guy not fight me? He's looking right at me. A ditto? Hell no, we ain't putting no ditto. Never get a ditto for a Nuzlocke. Absolutely terrible idea. It's the worst thing you could do. Dittos are terrible in early Pokemon games. Don't. Unless you want to challenge yourself, don't even, like, do a playthrough with a ditto. They suck. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's like one of the worst Pokemon. Why? Because you need a turn to transform, which is basically giving your opponent a free move. You may not like that one. You may not even get to go first, and I could potentially you could get potentially one-shotted. No, you wouldn't, but you would definitely probably take a good chunk of damage. Just saying, especially against the harder trainers, gym leaders like the Elite Four, for example. So. Alright. Venonat, also terrible. Don't recommend. It's terrible stats. Terrible Pokemon. I don't know if there's really any. Maybe Weeping Bell, but I don't think there really is anything I want in this area. Again, I got the fishing option too. He did a lot, but only because it was crit. And even for a crit, that was pretty weak sauce. So we can go heal. Oh, I already got one. I do not. Ah! They did have this in the remake. This was in the original too. This is another thing I didn't know about for a long time. I just recently learned about this. And the reason I learned about this is because I was doing a, unfortunately I somewhat failed at it because I couldn't find like a couple items. I was trying to do a retro achievements on the original Pokemon games. I wonder if that counts as Pokédex. Just out of curiosity. It does! It actually does. Wow. You cannot, unfortunately, you can't do that with the other bird Pokemon. I don't know why. Da-da-da-da-da. get cut later. Or we'll use cut Pokemon later. Alright. I have to use the facilities. I will be right back, lovelies.
Elbiro says hyper haste Pokemon spawn incoming, get your quick balls ready. Hyper haste. Elbiro says. Elbiro says Sir Sword timer ball reminder Sir Sword.
Okay, I am back from my bathroom adventures. Whew. I forgot to put my belt's loose. There we go. Alright. Oops, got off my bike. Ah, my asshole hurts though. Shit. Freaking, I was farting my ass off and pooping at the same time. Okay. Want to play with my Pokemon? Bellsprout. Bellsprout. Boy, sleeping, my favorite activity in both game world and real life. I will say, sleep was so busted in Gen 1, the original games. So busted. You could be asleep for potentially 7 turns. It was ridiculous. And then even if you did wake up, you could literally be put back to sleep again before you could make a move if you were slower. You pray that they missed, because at the very least they made it not accurate, 100% accurate, but it was still pretty darn accurate. And then there was like the infamous Thunderwave Wrap combo, which was super cheap. Alright, anyway. I don't think I can leash seat this guy. Ding. La 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 la. Ugh. Pidgeotto.
Elberos says hyper haste, Pokemon spawn incoming, get your quick balls ready. Hyper haste, hyper haste.
Are fetched.
Elberos says
Ugh. Bra, 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 bra. Da, na, na, na. Fried chicken, yum yum. Speaking of fried chicken, I haven't had KFC in so long. One of these days I'm gonna get some KFC. It's not good, it's an unhealthy ass chicken brand, but I mean, I still like some. And the big reason I don't very rarely have them is because Publix is so much better. It's right down the street. They're fucking everywhere.
Elvira says Sir Sword. Timer ball. Reminder Sir Sword.
So yeah, there's that. Every time I'm in the mood for like chicken wings or whatever, the Publix just fucking knocks it out of the park, man. Good stuff. If you ever get a chance to get chicken from the deli section of Publix, do it. You won't regret it. Promise. Yeah, I love Publix's chicken tenders, their freaking potato wedges, their sides. Ah, man, so much good. So good. Chicken bites. Physics. AKA Psychic. I feel like I haven't done a retro achievement in a while too. Although I don't know what game I want to do next for that. We'll have to see. It's not gonna be Pokemon. Not doing that. I'll just kill this one too. I think I can think about it right now while I'm playing this. What would be a good retro achievement game to play? I'm thinking. I've already done, I think, all the Genesis Sonic games. You know, I never did finish the 3 and Knuckles one. I don't know if I'll do a retro achievement on that. I think I didn't do like one achievement. Yeah, no, I can't really do a... What else could I potentially do? I did Super Mario 3. I did Super Mario World. I think I did one, sort of, not really the whole thing, but I don't think I did 2. 2's got. I might do 2. I don't know. Flamethrower. I don't think I did this game, but I'm definitely not doing this game anytime soon. For retro achievements. Maybe off stream I might do it. But you guys don't need to see me play this game for retro achievements again. I can't really do... I don't know the Mega Man X game's good enough to... I could try, but I don't know if I could do it with those. That would... I don't think I would be able to complete those. Those games are hard as shit, too. I have beaten all the Mega... except 7. I never played 7. Oh, shit. Bree's in the house. You absolute legend. You're a legend. No, you are, Bree.
Brazo says, EEI Gemini, tilde, 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 3.
You're the
You
fucking
absolute legend.
What's going on, Bree? How you doing? How you doing, girl? Everything going all right for you? You having a fantastic day? Getting enough sleep? Did you get enough vitamins? The Discord's not driving you nuts, hopefully. I think it's not work when testing the alert. Oh noes! You'll be fine. I wouldn't worry.
Brazo says,
You're gonna
I
knock
hope
it
to
out of
be.
the park.
I'm doing alright,
Park.
kinder have anxiety for my stream tonight. I'm debuting my VTuber tilder. So far, one thing has not worked when testing the alert.
I mean, you got everything else working, so gotta look on the positive side. PCs also have random tantrums itself randomly. Crashed twice yesterday off stream. Ooh. Is that like an electrical problem or a
Brazo
problem with
says
the
my
hardware?
PC also is still having random tantrums and
interesting.
shuts off randomly.
'Cause I think you were
It
having that
crashed
issue
twice
before,
yesterday
too.
off stream.
Besides the yesterday you mentioned. That's a bummer. If you could use my laptop, you wouldn't have that issue. But you're all the way in Canada. I'd have to mail it to you. Okay, let's see.
Brazo says, Ike, what it is, what's wrong with it? Everything is
Everything's
updated.
updated. It's not overheating.
overheating.
I don't know. You know who's my friend Nikonbon, whom Viper, aka Sprinkles, and Red Fury. He's hardware is his specialty. That guy's a freaking genius. He could probably tell you what's wrong with it right away. Honestly, not so much me with hardware. I'm not that smart. I'm not as smart as him. Not by a long shot. I don't really consider myself a smart guy either, but in general, he would definitely know. I think if I had to guess, my other guess is maybe you have too much stuff loaded on your RAM, on your memory. Like whatever you don't play anymore, what I try to do is I try and get rid of like stuff I don't play, and then if I ever want to replay it, I just re-download it and then delete everything else. So I think it also has something to do with how much pressure you're putting on the memory, because I think I know somebody who had a similar issue with like actually it might be different because she was having an issue with like overheating, I think, but that's one thing maybe I would suggest you could possibly do. I don't know if that will complete. I don't know how old your hardware is either, but if it's not an overheating issue, I don't know, maybe everything, like, I'm sure you just said everything was updated, so I don't think that's obviously not the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should leech this wiggly tough because it's gonna put me to sleep and be annoying. And which he did immediately. That's definitely a good thing that's not over. You don't ever want to you don't want to put too much heat on it. That's good that you're not doing that. That's definitely a bad thing. And that bitch will start smoking. That I think my. I hope I'm wrong, but I think my laptop was smoking one time. I was like, oh shit, and I turned the fan on. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit. Shit's scary. Because I was playing on my bed, and when you play on your bed, it kind of covers up the venting on the side of it, so it's like, my bed was starting to get a little hot. I think it's fine now, but as long as I don't play it on like the top sheet, the bottom sheet's okay. Yeah. Ah, finally, you freaking woke up. It's not like you're not having any frame. Hopefully, you're not having any like frame rate issues or anything, too, is it? If that's the case, then that would definitely like back up my my memory pressure theory. It froze twice?
Rayzo says, haven't noticed, but my fort froze twice gaming last night.
That's interesting. And you playing on console or PC? I'm assuming PC. PC, yeah.
Rayzo says PC.
Dang, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Like, I don't know much about Fortnite, and I don't have that problem often with even like Unite. Sometimes like Unite, when I was playing it on the Switch 1, it would have like issues starting up, or it would, you know, it would have like problems, but like with crashing. But with Switch 2, because of the like, it runs so much better on Switch 2. But I don't know. Like, again, maybe you could try. I don't know if it'll help, but you could try, like, again, clearing up some of your memory, which puts which will put less pressure on your processing. I don't know what to tell you, Bree. That's all I can tell you. That's all I know. Sorry. Or just go buy another PC. I don't know. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Unless you really feel you need to. Or start a GoFundMe. Be like, I need your help, my fellow Discord lovelies. If you could pitch in a few bucks here and there, I could get some better equipment. Fork over all your... Yeah, do this. Like this guy. Fork over all your cash if you lose to me.
Elbiro says hyper haste Pokemon spawn.
Trying to add up
and
and
get your
overdoing
quick
to add up. Update my
Hyper-haste,
PC technical
hyper-haste.
difficulties. Interesting. Yeah. Again, let me emphasize, I am no PC expert.
Elbiro says.
I've been on console most of my life. Everyone's struggling right now. No one's donating. I'm trying for that to be the only reason to for that not to be the only reason to stream. Aww.
Brazo says, but
sorry.
everyone's struggling money are and no one's been donating, and I'm trying for that not to be the only reason to stream.
Managed to get my Twitch payout this month because of you. The money went towards my bills since work hasn't given me much hours. Yeah, I understand the struggle. You're welcome. You deserve it, Bree.
Rezo says
awesome.
I managed to get my Twitch payout this month because of you. Actually,
let me tell you something. I'm a frugal, somewhat frugal guy. And like, you're one of the few people I even like gave that much, ever given that much money to. So that tells you, that should tell you that.
Elbiro says Sir Sword. Timer ball reminder Sir Sword.
I cares for you, saying. I cares for you. How old is your PC? God dang it, my thunderbolts keep missing. Freaking thunderbolts. Hit him with your bolts of lightning. Alright, I'm gonna try dig next turn. I don't have a choice. He disabled my ass. Yes! I fucking hit him. Thank God. It's the husband that I just kind of... He had to buy his own mini PC to use because I'm always on this one. It just became mine. That's funny.
Rezo says couple years. It's the husband's that I just kinda stole.
Hey.
Well, he had to buy his own mini PC to use.
I'm no marriage expert either because I've never been married, but you know, I think that what's yours is mine basically when in a single household. That so. I'm no, like I said, I'm no marriage guy expert, but I think you're within the rights to have to. I don't want to say squatter his stuff, but. He didn't write his name on it, so it's all good and fair. I was actually doing that with some of my games for a while because my jackass brother kept borrowing my shit and then saying, oh, and then his ex-girlfriend, well, luckily he doesn't have that girlfriend anymore, but him and his ex at the time were like, oh yeah, we bought that game. I'm like, no, you did. You crossed out my initials and put your name on the top. I saw that. Don't try and lie to me. I swear, I'm never like. If he ever asked me to borrow something, I'm never letting him borrow any of my games ever again. He borrows. He had a bad habit of like borrowing some of my shit, and either not giving it back or losing it. I had a friend that did the same thing to me. A couple friends that did the same thing, but I did it back to them. I took some of their shit and never gave it back too. Those assholes. Oof, it's okay. It was just some like, you know, it's okay. Games can be replaced.
Rezo says, oof, damn.
Like I said, I did it back to them too. Fuck those people, lol.
Rezo says, fuck those people, lol.
I still love my brother. I'm sure I did things that pissed him off too. But a lot of it I didn't mean. Yeah. Yeah. Go demand money out of him. Be like, You give me some money, cause you, whatever. It's my birthday. I don't know. Think of some excuse. All right. No marriage counselor either, so I'm not gonna like give you really bad advice. And if I do give you bad advice, it's not gonna be on purpose. So. I would not feel good about sabotaging somebody's marriage. Surf and turf. God damn, I forgot I got smoke screen. Oh, I should switch. Yeah, let me switch. Shit. As somebody who's only had ever one girlfriend in his life, I'm probably the last person you would probably ask for marriage. Again, never been married, and not great at getting not even getting a yeah. I'm like the last guy who probably could give any, or at least be credible as far as giving any kind of relationship advice. Ah, jeez, here comes the minimize shit again. Oh, good, I got him. I welcome that you can give me some advice, though. I'll take it, even if it's like not great. I'll take whatever I can get my hands on. Shit. And don't, okay, I will say this though: do not tell me dating apps, because I have tried that. They're shit. They are the worst things. They have literally been nothing but a pain in the ass in my life and a detriment. Not even like I cannot say anything positive about them, especially what they have become.
Rezo says
they are shit. Exactly. In summary, they are shit. You literally, you have, even though it's free, they say it's free, you have to pay money to get anywhere on them. I'm sorry. You do. And even if you do, you still might, you may get like maybe a date or two, and it won't lead to nothing. I think I was telling somebody last stream, it's, you know, I don't think it was you, but I was like, it doesn't also help that I, like, don't go out much, but, you know, I think for the longest time, and maybe this is still true, but, so I work in bakery at a store. Before I was working in the grocery department, and I felt like until I become at least a leader or a manager that no person's ever going to be interested in me. And people at work be like, that's not true. No, it is true. It's very true. Nobody's interested in a grocery guy. I think now that I'm in bakery, I like bakery better anyway, but I think at least now I have some, and it's an okay pay. Like, I've been with the company for a long time, about 9 years, and I'm getting almost $20 an hour. And, you know, I think my job title also it's not a career, but it's something, you know. It's not the, you know. And I get it. Women want a guy with a career, but I don't know. I don't have the brains or the motivation anymore to go for a career. I don't know. I have issues. I don't have the I sound confident, but I don't have, like, I think I'm a little not confident. I remember one time, like a long time ago, I was doing a job interview at some place called Sykes, which unfortunately doesn't operate. I think is out of business now, but even the interviewer was like, "Are you okay? You sound a little nervous." Because it was for something that was like, you know, something I wasn't like familiar with. Because my friend Bob was trying to get me into Sykes too, but I don't know. I think people overestimate. I really do. They say, "Oh, why are you acting like so unconfident?" And I'm like, and I think to myself, I think people really overestimate me. Like, they don't understand that you know. Another example, let me give you another example. Like, one time I was driving the car and, you know, one of my friends was like yelling at me like, "Do you not know where you're going?" I'm like, "Guy, you gotta understand, I don't drive that much." I said, "No, I don't know where I'm at because I don't drive this road. I don't even drive that road in general." We were on I don't know what road, but I'm like, "No." And I'm like, "I don't know this road like you do, and I don't drive that much. Do you not you know, it's like, I literally, let me tell you, I drive so little. Like, I've had my car, like, it's a 20, at the end of 2018, and it doesn't even have 20,000 miles on it. Because I literally just go to work, or occasionally go to, like, the mall, which is 30 minutes away, or I go to my sister's, which is a couple hours away. But I'm at home most of the time. Unless, like, again, I'm going to, like, for my godson, a baseball game, or something like that. Maybe a movie theater every now and then. I don't drive that. My job is literally 5 minutes down the road in a car. I can't stand driving with my mom either. Like, I don't care. If I'm the passenger, it's fine. But she gets so stressed out when I'm driving, and it drives me insane. Yeah, anyway. People tell me, "Oh, you sound so confident and nice." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. If you can't carry I cannot carry a converse. Like, I could talk about this Pokemon and video games all day long, no problem. If it's like about other things like sports or, I don't know, like TV, I don't know shit about TV. I don't watch TV other than like the YouTube stuff, but it's all like related to mostly politics and video games. And people don't talk about politics unless you like have the same or similar political interests. Then yeah, it's okay. But like, you try and have forget it. You try and have a political conversation with somebody else who's of the opposite end of the spectrum.
Says hyperhaste Pokemon spawn incoming. Get your quick calls ready.
It's like the most dangerous waters you can tread. No joke. It's like the worst topic. Like, if there was a list of topics you should avoid, I swear that would probably be like number one. But again, that depends on. So me and my bestie, we have similar political interest, or political interest. I want to say. I wasn't even like involved in politics for a long time until like around the. I'm not going to get into names and specifics, but Oops. Thunderbolted the wrong guy. And I have a couple, like, I don't have good friends, but like my best friends, some of like his wife, a couple of his wife's friends that I know, we get along just fine. And let's see if I can surf, if my surf hits my partner. Has opposite, like polar opposite end of the political spectrum views. And you know, you just, and I don't ever talk about politics in front of her, ever, never. I've known her for a long time. I will never once.
Timer ball reminder, Sir Sword.
I will never, and I would never once. I cut her off of my like social media too. I saw her post something that was political and it was basically bullshit, and I said, all right. She's gone from my social. My mom did that recently too. Like she said, because right now I have a brother who's in the Middle East, who's putting his life on the line. And she said somebody posted some shit basically about, you know, I don't know the specifics, but basically, in general, like it was like. Yeah, I said, yeah, I would do the same thing. Like, they, you know, normally I wouldn't give two shits because I have friends on social media who, like, I think say stupid shit that I don't agree with, but I don't, like, comment on it unless we, like, have a neutral, mutual point of view on it. Or we could have a fair conversation on it, but, like, I said, yeah, especially if it's personal, I would have did the same thing. I don't care if you're my best friend. If you start saying stupid shit and it's personal and it's political, like, forget it. I would cut you out. I would cut somebody off too. Again, I could get along just fine even if we have opposite political views. But there's still that red line that you don't cross, and you know, I think just keep it off of I don't want to see it. Keep it off social media, and if you want to put it on social media, then we can't be friends on there. That's all. Like, you can talk about it with your buddies and mention it, and if we're like in real life, if you want to talk about whatever, I can ignore you. Just, I don't want to get into like a back and forth argument of like that involves like yelling or potentially being violent. So as long as I can avoid that, I could care. Honestly, I could care less. But like, there's still red lines, you know. All right. Like I said, I could have conversations about politics and news, but when it comes to like I don't know what women like. Here's another example. I was at my friend's wife's birthday the other day. They're like, you know, a bunch of her and her friends. They're like I can't like understand how they can have conversation. I don't know what the fuck they were even talking about. Like, I don't even pay attention. Like, I wanted to go watch that. There was like a kids movie on. I wanted to go watch that. I was not interested, you know? I don't know what women like to talk about, you know? I have such niche interests that it's hard. It's hard to have any type of conversation. Depends on the women, I guess.
Brazo says depends on the women law.
I just feel so inexperienced with women. I can't, and women tell me, yeah, of course it's not. You can't know what women want or are thinking. That's impossible. I'm like, fine, but at least I would like an idea. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. I could talk about food. I love Chinese food sometimes. Not really. That's not really. It's fucking hard. It is super. I don't care what anybody says. Having, even like amongst friends, having a conversation is such a difficult thing to do. If I don't, you know, my mom could do it no problem. I can't. I can't do it. Like, I don't even consider this a conversation right now. All I'm doing is just randomly ranting about things. There's so many, like, I don't know, I could try new things. Like, I tried like, when I was at my brother's wedding, I tried kayaking for the first time ever in my life, and it was fun. I'm open to new experiences. I did an escape room, like, once before, but I've only done it, like, once. I'd like to do it more. I don't play golf, but I like going to Top Golf. You know? I don't know how to keep women happy. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to keep women happy either. And like that Starbucks day when I like a ton of more. It's like, TF, I'll take the Starbucks day. I'm not a 10, but Christ, I'll appreciate. Cool. I wish I could meet more women like you. Yes. If they can't like appreciate like the little things like that, or you know, they're like meh about it, I can't find any, you know, Bree, I can't find anybody, unfortunately, I can't find anybody like that. I also think that like after three or four dates that there would be some kind of emotional connect, like there's something that click. I literally one time went on a date, we went on 4 dates. And
Rizzo says
she
it's
felt
because
nothing.
most women, unfortunately, are trash want to go out clubbing, wear a pound of makeup, act a certain
fucking
way,
hate
and
clubbing.
only want a 66-pack ab dude
I
sometimes.
hate I don't know why that's a
Because
thing.
of them want tits out, ass out, and to abuse the good guys. Guys give women like that Starbucks
Play
dates,
video games for
and the
more.
women act
Mooks
like
make
they are
me feel high
entitled to more.
maintenance
Like
'cause I
TF,
want-
they'll take the Starbucks date. I'm not a 10, but Christ, they'll appreciate any kind sweet attentive gesture.
Hey, want coffee and dinner made for me, and I want us to play video games for more. See, I could do that. I don't drink coffee, but I can drink a frappuccino every now and then. And I could go and maybe get like a Danish or something there. I could still go there, you know, but I can't, like, I don't drink coffee. I think it's disgusting, but that's just me. Especially, I had an ice cream, like, it's a thing in Italy. An ice cream, ugh. Not a fan of it, an ice cream. Tastes like crap. Oh shit, I should have psychicked him. That's alright, he's almost dead anyway. Da, 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 da. I used to be into, yeah, I think there's things that turn women off too, like, apparently, there's a couple things. I think Magic the Gathering, if you're like one of those people, that's a big turn off. Oh, collecting figurines, I heard, was like a super big turn off. I'm like, really? That? I could understand like a card game kind of, because if you don't understand it, it's like very expensive hobby too. I'm like, what kind of crap is that? It would turn me off. Like, if you don't have similar interests, then yeah, of course you're not gonna want to be with somebody. Like, if I didn't like video games, I probably wouldn't even know you, you know? Like, I gotta go heal, because I don't want to waste my antidotes. But like, I'm not gonna go hang out with somebody who likes jumping out of planes or who's a fitness fanatic, because I don't care for that stuff. Not because I think the person, you know, is terrible or I don't want to be around. Well, yeah, I don't want to be around because, you know, whatever, but But even those kind of people, like, you know, I could still get along with, like, you know, like I said, I went kayaking that one time, and I thought it was great. I said, I would fucking do it. I would do that again, shit. It's a nice, leisurely, simple activity. You know, it's not hard. I have a little bit of upper body, so I'm not fit or super muscular, but I could do it. So what if I get super tired? We did a little hiking too. That's another thing I don't do much, but I still enjoyed it. I didn't complain. Oh, but dear God, I would never drive up a mountain and with my car. I would never want to do that. That was scary as shit. Luckily, my mom's car was equipped to do that. Mine is not. And then when it snowed and it was a little like icy, it was freaky because like you're trying to go. You have to obviously you're going super slow, but even then your car like slides a little bit, you know, and you're driving. And there's no rails on the mountain, so like you fucking go off the side. You're going dropping a bit. It's a bit of a drop. It's not like. There's incline, but it's like, yeah, it's a little scary. But especially at night because there's no lights either. There's one of those Airbnb things up in the mountain. It was cool, but like Jesus Christ, the timing was like of the day they picked was terrible. It's like, God, why do we have to go up the mountain, down the mountain during the fucking winter time? It was November. Oh, Jesus. One of my other brothers, the one who's in the military. Oh. Yeah, I'm at that age now, though, Brie. Unfortunately, I'm 40. Well, not now. It's like it's getting harder because now most women my age now have children or might have a career. I'm still trying to get my own place. I'm almost there. Like I have the money. I just have to, you know, I have to just find the right place and wait for the interest to go down more. But I do have the money for it. You know. Might just okay. I don't mean to brag that I'm a little loaded, because I won't be after I get my place. I'm gonna be poor as shit. Can't be spending money, you know. Sigh. I will say, as much as I get lonely, being single does have its perks. It does. It really does. You know, I get to do... Well, not really right now, because I'm kind of taking care of my mom a bit, but... You know... When I have... Like, I can pretty much do what I want. Mostly.
El Biro says hyper haste Pokemon spawn incoming, get your crit balls ready. Hyper haste.
I don't have like
El Biro says
I don't have to like go out on dates and pay money or plan date. God, I can't play it. I can come up with ideas, but like I'm not good at committing to planning dates either. Jeez, it's work. Look, again, I'm no relationship expert, but I've been on a few dates, and it's work. It's stressful work. I've had one girlfriend, and it's work. It definitely takes some effort. I don't know. I don't think your life is the same. I think it's still mostly the same when you're not in a relationship or versus when you're single, but it's definitely there are definitely things that can happen that like you have to change your lifestyle, you know? I don't know, I think an example is laundry. Like I don't mean to sound like a fucking slob, but so here's the thing, right? Right now I'm living in a 2-story house.
Timer ball reminder, Sir Sword.
The laundry is downstairs and is okay, basically the laundry's far away. So what do? I throw my laundry in a fucking corner. I had a basket, but I was getting complaints that I can't do that. So I stopped doing that, and guess what I do now? I leave it in my room, I throw it in a corner, and then when I feel like it, I take it downstairs. Oh, whoa, you're saying stuff. It's work, depends on the person, both people are working on it. That's easy. Where my feeling turned into him saying, what about my feelings? Not
Rezo
easy.
says it's work. El now depends on the person if both people are working on the relationship.
Lots of communication.
It's easy for someone like me, where my feelings turned into him saying, what about my feelings? Not easy.
Oh, are you saying like he like says it back to you like, okay, I get your feelings, but what about my feelings? Yeah. Yeah, I could see that being hard. Yeah, it's hard. Again, I'm good at like listening, and if I would have to like give a hug and maybe try and do something nice, take you out, I guess. That's easy, but then it's like trying to understand each other's feelings. Yeah, that's a tough thing. Especially if you don't know what to do. I think listening is like the basic thing you could do, but even that only takes you so far. If you can't like understand, then it's much more difficult. Unfortunately for me too, I have trouble like remembering and understanding things sometimes. I don't do it on purpose, but like I sometimes will get told to do something and I might forget it, or like I don't know, like my family, we're Italian, so like I get yelled at sometimes, but even if I take it personally, it's like I feel like there's nothing I could do about it, and then it's like both parties just move on anyway, and it just like it just becomes another, oh shit, he's not gonna get hit by that move. It just becomes another episode, and it's like I don't know, it's weird. It sucks too, but it's like, what can you do sometimes, you know? You just have to... If there's like a big problem that needs to be solved, you just have to keep working at it, I guess. That's what I kind of do sometimes, like if I'm like, God, I'm getting, like for just a random example, man, I feel like I'm getting a little fat, you know? I feel tired and moody and cranky. Maybe I should start getting on the treadmill more. That might help me, for example. Or I was having like a really severe acid indigestion, and I still have that problem, but like I was like, okay, I need to stop doing that because it would cause me to not be able to eat and drink water, and it was, oh my god, it was hard to breathe, and it was hard to sleep, and I was like, okay, I need to stop eating a couple certain things. Like I don't eat that many Pop-Tarts anymore, for example. I was eating Pop-Tarts all the time. Stop doing that. Obviously I have to stay away. I can't drink alcohol. I can drink it a little bit, but I cannot get drunk. It's not possible for me. I've never been drunk in my life. I could go have a nice cold beer, but I don't drink it much. I only like Angry Orchard or a couple things, but not much. Yeah, and like you just said, I think a good example, like literally in the conversation that we've been kind of having, like I want to help you out, but like I feel like I don't know what I can do, or I feel conflicted. Like I would love to give you more money, but you know, just I don't know. As a friend, I'd love to give you more money, but like I can't be doing that. You know, there's multiple problems with that. First of all, it's sending a bad signal. Like, oh, this random guy's just gonna give me a bunch of money, and then all my problems are solved.
Says money isn't the reason I'm here, and your friend lol.
I know. I'm just saying as an example, like. This economy is fucking everybody.
Rezo says this economy is fucking everyone. LUL.
I mean, yes, there's some. It sucks a little bit, but like, fortunately for myself, I've made good financial decisions. I don't worry too much about money. I worry about spending money, even though I'm financially fine, because again, I'm somewhat frugal. But like, I could go to, for instance, I could go to the movies or go to a theme park and not bat an eye from spending money, because I'm secure. I'm financially independent and secure. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, like, I'd love to give you money, but like, you know, there's problems. Like, it could be sending the wrong signal. Like, I would feel bad because I'd give you money, but then like, I'd be like, oh, I feel like I shouldn't. Regret, I guess, would be like, oh, I should have. Even though I care and I'm her friend and I want to help her out, it's like, yeah, but you know what I mean. I still think I did. I feel like I did okay. I gave you, you know, again, as a friend, I gave you a nice. I feel like I gave you a nice, you know, donation, and I wouldn't mind giving you more money in the future. I just, you know, and I don't want you to feel bad, like, oh, this guy gave me money and did out of the kindness of his heart, and I don't, you know, I feel bad that I did help for bills. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome. You know what I mean? I don't want you to feel bad either, like.
Rezo says it did help for bills. 3, I appreciate it.
Like, I kind of feel bad, for example, like, here's another example, like, I go over to my friend's house and he threw a party and he's paying for all this food, and I'm basically, you know, I'm getting free food, and I didn't chip in for food, and 10,000 biddies, holy shit. And you cried on camera. Aw, that was very nice of him. Or her. Him or her, I don't want to be sexist.
Rezo says a friend one day gave me 10,000 biddies during stream one day, and I cried on FK in camera. LUL.
I'm not gonna lie, and maybe you'll think less of me. Don't get me wrong, I would be very appreciative of it. I would thank them very much, but I don't know, it's because I'm like.
Rezo says it helped
it's just
so
me.
much, like I was happy.
You were happy as fuck. That's good. I'm not putting you down for being happy. That's fine. You were happy as fuck. That's fine. I don't know if that would make me cry, but you also exactly. You felt bad. You kind of felt bad a little bit. Like, That's exactly the point I was making. Like,
Breezo
yes, it was a
says,
good
"But I
thing.
also felt bad BC. I was like, why ye?"
It's like a double-edged sword. You'd feel really good, but at the same time, you feel a little guilty. Exactly, you feel a little guilty. That's exactly the point I was making. So, you know, again, in moderation, it's fine, and as long as you're not overdoing it, you know, that's the point I'm making. All good, I think it was like a Roman or Greek thing, like, too much of anything is a bad thing, you know? It probably wouldn't make me cry, I guess because I'm not as emotional, or I'm a guy, but don't get me wrong, I would be hella grateful if somebody did that for me. It's not like, you know, it's a nice ass thing to do, so whether it's a friend or even a random person, I don't even know. It's still a nice ass thing to do. Like, I see some of these like famous ass streamers. Like I don't know, but I follow some people on YouTube, you know, and they're getting like, people are giving them subs and money all the time. I'm like, damn, these people are generous as shit. I don't know how they, you know, I get that they make great content that people want to make, but god dang, you know, it's kind of crazy. Although there is an example of this that I absolutely despise and I do not respect, and it's OnlyFans, and I'm not going to get into it. I don't respect that at all. I think it's terrible. I think it's a terrible thing. I do know somebody that has an OnlyFans, but I'm not gonna, again, like politics, I'm not gonna fucking like get on their ass about it or talk about it. I leave it alone, but in my personal opinion, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, and again, I'm not gonna give people shit about it in their face, but I don't agree with it, and I think it's a terrible thing. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe you think it's great. Maybe you have a friend who does it and you think it's great because it helps them out financially. Cool, but I think it's fucking disgraceful. Get some food. You're getting hangry. All right, enjoy your foods.
Razor
I hope
says,
it's delicious.
Daughter, get some food, lol. Im hungers.
I hope it's delicious and not junky. And if it is junky, you don't want to get fat like me. I'm a little chunk. I'm not too fat. I'm about 200 pounds. Been about 200 my whole life, you know. I'm a little fat, but I'm not terribly fat. Like, I'm not a big ass blimp, you know. Nothing against morbidly obese people. But can't help but be concerned for you because you're substantially increasing your risk of dying earlier. I've seen videos of people who were like, they look like nice ass people, but, and they, you know, they were, why am I going to my PC? And they were, you know, somewhat famous on YouTube or in general, like, example, like there was a show, I can't remember what station it was on. It was called Two Fat Ladies that people enjoyed, and guess what? I mean, you could guess. Not a big. There was a guy named. There was a popular show on MTV. Another example was called. I think it was called Rob and Big. Rob and Big, and then, you know, Rob Dyrdek, his best friend was named Christopher Boykin, Big Black Boykin. I remember there was an
hyper haste
there was an episode.
Incoming, get your quick balls ready.
Hyper
haste.
I'll probably mention this again when Bree comes back, but there was an episode where he went to the doctors, and the doctors were like, you know, basically told him, you're 10 times more at risk of having a heart attack. So, and lo and behold, years later, guess what happened to the poor man? He died of a fucking heart attack. And he just had a kid too, not long ago. Very sad. Oh, I need to get cut. That's what I need to do. Very sad. I love that show too. I think that guy, you know, I think that show was great. Especially the Guinness episode. That was fucking awesome as hell. How he, like, broke all those Guinness records, and even, like, Big got in on it. Broke a couple, I think. He broke a couple, too. That was such a fucking great episode. My sister laughed at the episode where they tried to put him on a skateboard and he fell on his back really hard. I'm like, that's not that funny. That poor bastard just probably got... That shit hurts when you fall like that, too. That hurts like hell. Not funny. Alright, anyway. She was laughing hysterically. I felt bad for her. Okay, anyway.
El Biro says Sir Sword time
I'll
of
be
all
right back, and
reminders,
then
Sir
I start
Sword.
ranting. Anyway. Oh my god, I had these leftovers and I didn't fucking use them. I'm such a dumbass. Alright. Hold on. I don't want to have too many items because then I'll get full up here. Put that in the box. Put that in the box. I'll keep that. Soda pop. Okay, yeah, hold on, lovelies. I just gotta get another. Oh, yeah. Who do I want to put? I think I'm gonna put it on my Vaporeon. Who should I put it on? I'm thinking of giving my Vaporeon a rest later on. I don't know if I want to do that though. That's very tricky. If I had more Chesto berries, I'd probably do that strategy, but I don't think it's gonna help me. This is a Nuzlocke, so I don't know. I'm gonna give him the leftovers though. I don't want him to die. I really don't want Vaporeon to die. I guess we'll put Ivion in the box for now. Gotta get my I gotta get my Cutmon. Where the hell is he? He's not supposed to be there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, wait, we gotta put a box that's not that it matters. I'm gonna put dead. D-E-A-D. Okay, wait a minute. I want to try something real quick. Can you name your box like a profane word? I wonder. I'm just gonna put fuck. It didn't let me do it! Wait, let me try a different name. Let me try cunt. You can't name your boxes. Ah, that's funny. Alright, I'll try something less profane like, stupid. I don't know. Can I fit? Yeah, I can fit stupid. Ah, I can put stupid. Okay. Let's try let's try ass. Nope. Deny. I'm sure it won't work for bitch. I want to try the N-word, but that's a big. That's like. I feel like I'll get a strike if I've tried that. I don't know what. There's one word that is like off limits that is so bad that it could get you in trouble on Twitch, and I think the N word is that one word, and I don't want to go there. I'm not gonna go there. And don't type it in my chat, or else it's gonna get banned, and you're gonna get timeout. So just giving you a heads up. Anyway, I think I tried cunt already, yeah? Okay. About, idiot? Or idiots. Let's try idiots. Really? Stupid works, but you can't put idiots? What about just idiot? You can put stupid, but not idiot. That makes no sense. What about dumb? Put dumb. Obviously, you can't put dumbass. Like I'll try dumbass. Dumbass. What if I put... Okay, wait, I want to try something else. What about dumbass, but with like... Hold on. Like fives. Okay. That works. What about... And then the last one is like an asterisk or something. Okay, that works too. Interesting. What about like if I misspelled it? Or better yet, let's try like putting a lowercase like instead of an uppercase. Nope, can't do that. Okay, then I'm gonna try it again, but this time with like, and I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Bree. Okay, so.
Brazo says, and am back. Breaks lovies, break so kissing.
Aw, thank you. Hugs EXO to you too. Anyway, I was just trying real quick to see, because one of the new features they added in this. Ooh, num num. God, you're making me want to get some yogurt. I'm trying to see.
Brazo says, I got a breakfast burrito and some yogurt. Nom nom.
Hell yeah, that sounds great. So one thing they added in this game is you can't use profanity to name something. Like your characters or your box. So stupid works, but like stuff like fuck, ass, cunt doesn't work. So I'm trying to see what happens if you make lowercase and uppercase letters. So I'm gonna hit OK on this. Okay, no, you can't call it that. See, I'll try cunt. Here's another one. I'll try cunt. Yeah, nope, can't use cunt. What's another profane word, but not... What about jigaboo? Oh my god, if this fucking works. Jigaboo, yeah, it is a pretty bad word, but nobody uses it anymore.
Brazo says that's a bad word, like the worst word.
Cunt, yeah. It's cunt. I didn't even know what that was for a long time. Like, I heard it one day, I'm like, what the heck is a cunt? Actually, I kind of still don't know what it is, but... I know it's a curse word now, but let me see. So... I'm not going to explain. You can look up what this word is, but it's an outdated racial term, but nobody says it anymore. I was watching Police Academy and I heard this. I'm like, what the fuck is a jigaboo? Just look it up. I'm not going to explain it here. Let me see. You can't use jigaboo either. I was right. I'm definitely not going to try the N word then. Hell no. That definitely won't work. So you could say like, instead of ass, you could put A55, which is basically, looks like ass. That works. Now, one more I want to try real quick before I close the box. I'm going to put dumb. I think this will work. Oh yeah, I already tried that. Dumbass, yeah. Okay, we'll just... Alright, we'll leave it alone. Okay, that's enough of that. Sorry. Okay, that's enough of that. I was also randomly talking about other shit, but it's not important. If you really want to know what it is, you can just rewind the video, I guess. I'll put it on YouTube there. If you're really that fucking curious, you can go look it up when I put it on YouTube later, but other than that, I'm not gonna repeat it. It wasn't profane, it was just a random thing I was talking about. And I already forgot what it was. I told you my memory's pretty bad sometimes. Anyway, I hope you are enjoying the burrito. 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 Da, 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 da. Burrito. Da, da. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, a Raichu, eh? I think going back to an earlier conversation we were having, I think another thing is if you don't want to leave, I'm sure you probably don't do this, but one thing you definitely don't want to also do is like leave your computer on too long. Like you don't want to leave it on all day. I think because it puts too much strain on the processor or it overheats it, but again, I'm not 100% sure. It's not usually a problem because I don't leave my computer on all day. And plus my laptop has like the fans you could turn on.
Yummy 3.
Hell yeah, burrito baby. It has the fans. Here, I'll do it right now. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it. Turn the fan on. So it cools it. It cools it. Does a good job of cooling it down too. I'm gonna turn it off now. All right. Hell yeah. Love me a good burrito. Ooh, what kind of yogurt? Vanilla? I cannot. Have you ever tried plain yogurt? It is the most disgusting thing you could ever put in your mouth. It's one of the most disgusting things. I put plain yogurt in my mouth one time because I didn't know it was plain yogurt. I'm like, good God almighty, this is terrible. Activia?
Rayzo says strawberry Activia yogurt 3, but the drinkable ones.
Isn't that like the one with the... Isn't that the one with the probiotics? It is, isn't it? The little green bottle? Yeah, I think it is. Double serve. Yeah, it is the one with the probiotics. Yeah, that stuff. I drink it sometimes too. It's pretty good.
Rayzo says, I love vanilla yogurt with some walnuts,
Yogurt.
granola,
I call it
berries,
yogurt
and yes,
sometimes too.
Probiotics.
Oh my God, I know they don't have Publix in Canada, but they have like at stores they have parfaits in the produce section. Oh my God, those are so good. They have like they have like a few of them. They have one with like, I like the one with the 4 berries where it has like a few strawberries and like the berries and the blueberries and the low fat yogurt. Ah, so good. Good shit right there. That sounds fucking good. Here's the thing with me though, with yogurt, you gotta get us some now, right? I actually stopped, so I try and avoid, only ever eat like berry.
You gotta get us some now, LUL.
See, again, I can talk about food, no problem too. I stopped eating like the ones with so much sugar in it. So I like, every now and then I get the protein one, or I get the light one, or there's like a particular one I also like. There's the Siggy one, S-I-G-G-I. There's that one. Basically, there's the ones that don't have like. So if you look at the label, it's like per serving. It says that like most of them say they have like, I think it's the bigger. I like to get the bigger one too. It says like 25 around 25 grams of sugar, right? I try and avoid those more now, and I like even the Greek ones, and I get like, again, the ones with the lower sugar. And then if I want sugar, more sugar, I just put a little whipped cream on top of them. But yeah, berries too. Like, yeah, the parfaits are the ones with the berries. Yeah, that's good shit. What kind of burrito? Was it a beef burrito, a chicken burrito, egg burrito? Just out of curiosity. Those all sound good too. That'll be a good burrito. Burrito. Egg burrito with sauce. Yeah. Those are, oh. Love an egg. God, I love egg burritos.
Rizzo says egg burrito with sausage,
Those
cheese,
royal
and ham in it, some
burgers.
seasoning.
Royal burgers with the egg. Those Jimmy Dean ones with the egg and sauce. Oh, those are also good. Hell yeah. You're making me hungry again. Shit, I might go get a Jimmy Dean sausage and egg when I'm done streaming here. I'm gonna try, and also I'm gonna try and stay up for your stream whenever you get that. Oh, 2 minutes. Nice. I'm gonna try, but I can't stay too long. I gotta work. I'm sorry. I gotta work at 4 a.m. Maybe I'll try and watch some of it afterwards. Like, you know how they save it for a week. I'll try and watch it a bit there too. I've been surviving off of it because I haven't had much any with my depressed 2 hours from now.
Rizzo says,
stream.
TBH, I've been surviving
Aw.
off M for a couple weeks cause
Oh,
I haven't
no sad
had much
Bree.
energy with my depression. 2 hours from now is stream.
Oh, depression, Bree. God, no. Bree, I'm not gonna I'm not trying to raid in on your parade, but it does happen to me every now and then, but I get depressed on occasion too. I understand. When I was a kid, I got depressed a lot, and I just wanted to be. I was the kind where I wanted to be alone, or I'd get like super mad. Eventually, I got better with it, but like the last time I got depressed was at my brother's wedding because obviously I got jealous because I'm the only one without a girl now. I was super jealous, and I got super embarrassed because like people were on the dance floor and I didn't have anybody to dance with, and I just didn't want to dance, and I'll leave it at that. But I got so angry and depressed about it too. But I was like, it's your brother's wedding. You got, you gotta suck it up, Buttercup. But I'm not gonna tell you stop getting depressed because that's not, yeah, right. It's not as easy as just saying. It's just one of those things that's gonna happen to you, and you just have to deal with it, and you just have to like.
Breaks. Lovey's breaks.
We've had this
conversation. Head pet asterisk. Head pet Gemini.
We've had this
asterisk.
conversation before. You just gotta do stuff that makes, like video games. You gotta do stuff that makes you happy. And video games is the thing that it's like one of the few things in life that makes me happy. Especially when you beat a game. Oh man, especially back in the day when you fucking, you got a game over, you had to start over, and you're like, I don't have time to start over, and then you fucking beat the fucking game, and it feels good. It felt good. Where the hell? Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. I need to go down here first. Man, it was like the best feeling in the world to beat that shit. And he did it without save states or cheat code. Well, sometimes not cheat codes. But did it without save states and cheat codes, and you felt so accomplished. The Nuzlocke kind of does the same thing, but at the same time, the Nuzlocke's kind of annoy you too, with the dumb things that can happen to you. But I mean, does that make sense? What I say about the depression? Is that like, what happens with you? Like, it sucks, but you gotta deal with it, and you gotta do things. is that how you know? Is that what you do to deal with it? You know, do you talk like people deal with it in different ways? Do you talk to people like me? That's what I do. I just like I say, you know, it is what I say to myself. It is what it is. Just can't do nothing about it. Do things that'll make you happy. Move on. You know. And you know what sucks about it too? It's one of those things I feel like I didn't want to talk about because I didn't want to ruin anybody's good time at the wedding. But you could definitely see it on me that I was like in a foul mood. But I was like, I ain't talking about it because then I was gonna direct it at people, be like, it's your fault I'm in this mood, and I was like. Not in a good, you know, I was not in a good mood. I didn't want to talk about it. I'm like, you know, I was pissed too. It's like, you know, but I also would have felt worse if I had like took it out on people. I said I can't. I took it. I kept it to myself. And people say, that's not healthy. Don't do that. Honestly, I feel better doing that knowing that you know, people didn't have to like deal with my shit, or I dealt with it myself. Sometimes I can't talk about it. I don't want to drag people into my hot mess of a life sometimes, you know? Alright. That's enough depressing stories for the day. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to tell me. It's fine. You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it. That's a funny thing, though. Okay, I know this sounds weird. Funny thing. This is how I could tell people are fake on the dating apps. If you would ask them certain things and they totally ignored you, that means there's a chance that they're fake. I'm here just multitasking, lol. Well, good for you, Bray.
Brazo says I'm here. Just
I wish I was more like you. You look like somebody who's in good shape too. You don't want to be a fatty like me when you get older. Although you might not be able to help it. Don't ever become a fatty. Like, stay fit and healthy and happy. And stay away from toxicity. Less toxicity, the better. I think you did a good job with that. Yeah, we all do every now and then. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I bought today at the store?
Brazo says, "Oh, I've been slacking on my healthy shit."
Maybe this will feel a little better. So I got like stuff like shaving blades and soap and all that, right? And I only do this every once in a blue moon. I bought a party-sized bag of Reese's peanut butter cups because I fucking love Reese's peanut butter cups. Okay? It's not good, it's not healthy, but I don't care. Every fucking now in a blue moon, I gotta get me one of them. I'll tell you one thing I will never eat ever again, though, is those muffins from Sam's. Anything from Sam's Club, cookies, muffins. I try and stay away from those things. Are insanely sugary. Go to Sam's and look at some of the labels on the. You will shit your. I was like, at one point, I was like, oh, I love their cinnamon muffins, banana, whatever. I think I bought like a 6-pack of muffins one time. I looked at the sugar content, and I swear to God, it said like 50 grams of sugar in like one of them, or one or two of them. I can't remember if it was one of them. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, I can't. A Pop-Tart has 30 grams of sugar in it. I was like, okay, I gotta stop eating this shit so much. I used to love eating like, I would have like 4 Pop-Tarts in the morning sometimes. I stopped doing that. I was like, I can't. No more of that shit. I still will get them every now and then, but I will eat like 2 at most, not 4. Oh, yeah. Everybody has a weakness, food, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think. Even, like, the fittest of people, like, they probably have, like... They'll eat a cupcake or something every now and then, you know? Oh, ramen noodles was another bad one. That's another one I, like... At one point, I was eating at least once a week. I was getting those cheap $1 ones that just... And I was like, I was hearing stories about parasites and that shit, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna fucking stop eating this shit. Now I don't have them as much anymore. It's like, nope, I'm done with that. No more buying those every week. I don't eat sushi either. I can't eat, like, I don't like it, but guess what? That has parasites in it too. It's like one of the top 3 things that you might get a parasite. I'm not fucking kidding. I was like, thank God I don't eat that shit. I swear to, I wish I were kidding. What was the other 2 things? I think it was like, was it a specific type of fish? I can't remember. I think it was like farm-raised salmon was one of them. What was the 3rd thing I'm trying to think of that has... I can't remember. I just remembered that sushi was like, I think #1. It's like, oof, I don't need that. It might have been ramen, but I don't think it was. Good job, Lullabree. Kill that cum monster. Psychic attack. Ah, no, he didn't kill him and disabled you. No. That's right. It's named backwards. It's cum. Why they would call it. At least they didn't use a C. Aha, it does mean the Amazing Digital Circus. I looked it up. I was right. Lurks. Okay.
Rezo says, OMG, I forgot. The next episode of the Amazing Digital Circus drop TODBRB. Works.
Alright, enjoy your Amazing Digital Circus. I saw that disc card, like, what the fuck is TADC? And lo and behold, it popped right up on the internet. I was like, oh, okay. I thought that was a video game. It is not. Well, now that Bree is lurking, I guess I'll go back to self-conversations again, the usual. If I feel like having any type of conversation with the non-existent other lovelies out there, who may or may not exist, but who cares? I don't care. I'm just playing games for fun. And if somebody hears me and cares, cool. If not, whatever. Anyway, we're getting quite a bit of progress here, but we have to be careful not to go beyond 40. At this point, we don't have to worry about levels. I'm not going to be higher than 43 by the time I get to the gym later. It's not, oh shit, my champ is a pro. Let me try and will wisp this guy, because he's scary.
And get your quick balls ready. Hyper haste, hyper haste.
Okay, yeah, he still has seismic toss. That's a problem.
Elbiro says.
Okay, so if he karate chops me, he might. I'm gonna try and take him out right now. I should have probably just tried to take him out anyway, instead of burning his ass. But yeah, that's gonna do less damage because. Oh, no! Bean! That's insane! I fucking burned him too! Oh, and I was just saying maybe I should have killed... That son of a bitch killed Bean! No! Bean is dead! Bean died! No! Bean! Oh, poor Bean! No, I did not think that was gonna... I know it was a Machamp, but I fucking burned him! When you... Okay, people, when you burn a Pokemon, your attack gets cut in, like... You lose attack strength. Oh, Bean is dead. He's dead. No. Also, why do I still have Bellsprout? Oh, we gotta go kill Bean. We gotta go put Bean in the dead
Sir
box.
Sword. Timer ball reminder, Sir Sword.
Bean is going to the dead box. We have lost our 4th Pokemon. We have to play 3 hours of Fortnite. No, Bean. Jelly Beans is gonna be pissed if she finds out about this shit. At least Bree's still alive. God, I don't want to make Bree depressed. I better keep Bree alive. No, Bean. No. Damn you, Machamp. I told you Machamp was going to be a problem. No. Oh. Oh, Bean. No. My fire type. He's dead. Goodbye, Bean. Goodbye, Mr. Bean. Oh yeah, I need to move. I need to move him. Oops. All right, we need a replacement. God, I hate saying that. It's not gonna be Dingus. Patch. Should we throw in Patches? Oh wait, we got our chubbers. Fantastic. All right, that's our replacement. Gonna need to catch him up though. Gonna need to catch him up. Vaporeon, I'm gonna need to take that leftovers back and give it to my fatty. Give back the glasses. Oh my god, that's so depressing. Damn you, Nuzlocke. I'm not okay. Just for clarity, I'm not actually gonna get in real life depressed. I'm just saying it's depressing, but I'm not. It's not gonna like. I'm not gonna like go to bed and cry and hold my teddy bear tight because I'm sad because Bean is dead. I'm not gonna do that. But it's very tempting. Fuck. Oh, poor Bean. Poor Bean. Okay, now here's the other problem. I need to give my fantastic man some better shit. Okay, brick break, yeah, brick break's fine. How much damage does Snore do? That doesn't do shit when... Yeah, we're getting rid of that. Let's see, what else can I give him? I don't think we need to give him Dig. Aerial Ace, no. What do I usually give him? Can he learn reflect? Let me see. I don't think he can. But I doubt it. I doubt it. No, he can't. Fuck! I need to see what else this shop has. Poor Bean. I did him wrong, man. I really did him wrong. I gotta take my... Let me get my bird out, my Pico out. You know... I'm learning some hard... Let me tell you something. I'm learning some hard fucking lessons, okay? I really am. And... I underestimated the Machamp. You know, I shouldn't have fucking burned him. I should have just took him out right. The burn did not do shit. Theoretically, in later games, it probably would have been more effective, but it didn't do squat. Didn't do jack shit. And I paid the price for my ignorance. And I'm sad. I'm kind of sad. So, yeah. Let's go. We gotta go. We're gonna go look at the TMs and see if there's anything I want to give them. Alright, Pico. Flies to the city. I'm so sad. Bean died. No. Alright. Salute and 10 seconds. Moment of silence for Bean. Alright. R.I.P. Mr. Bean. Or was it a female? I forget. R.I.P. Bean. Okay, so we got Hyper Beam, Break. Oh. Yeah. Tract is not a viably reliable strategy. Hyper Beam is dicey too because it takes 2 turns. We'll keep it simple. I mean, he does have. Let me see. He has Headbutt. Or yeah, he has Headbutt and Rest. I don't know if I want to get rid of Yawn or not. I think he's fine for now, but I'll I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting another secret power. It's fine. All right, well, fuck, it's gonna take a while to get him up to snub too. And I can't put him in the damn daycare because that's gonna fucking take forever. Do I have anything in the daycare? I don't think I do. Yeah, it's gonna take fucking forever if I put some... I should, though, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll put Patches in there. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go get Patches in there. In case I need Patches. See, there's a problem, though. Like, when you put them in the daycare, they can learn moves, and you might not even want them to learn the move. Who should I put somebody in there? Let me see here. I don't know. You damn Machop. I think I will go ahead and put Patches in there. There is a move tutor, but you can only get so many items too. That's the only thing. It doesn't even have Drill Peck. These moves suck. Anything. I can replace anything there. All those moves are terrible. Literally, I could just pick, like, I could give two shits. The daycare could replace all those fucking moves for all I care. Shit. Alright, well. We're gonna put it in the daycare, and just in case. Poor Bean. Okay, yeah, I don't have anybody in here. Okay, cool. It probably won't be necessary, but it'll help. Just in case. Poor Bean. I'm sorry, Bean. Can't say sorry enough. Oops. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna have to end it here because I need to do boring ass grinding. Where should I think I should do it here because that's the best place. God, it's gonna take fucking forever though. Alright. God, it'd be nice if I could have an experience share, but I don't. Alright, well, I'll do that off stream. I'm so sad. So sad. What a sad way to end the stream. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt my soul. Who the fuck should I don't think I have anybody to raid, honestly. Oh, let's go say hi. Oh, I'm gonna go say hi to this person. Alright, I got a target. Go say hi to my boy Gerby. I haven't raided him in a while. poor Bean. I'm not okay. You know what? You want me to be honest with y'all? Bean was not exactly one of my better Pokemon. I kid you not. Anyway, I'll see you next time, lovelies.
Suribot says have a great rest
Thanks
of
for
your
hanging
day.
out. Adios,
Suribo love, don't
everybody.
forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourself. Suribo love.